Shimmering in the blue, lime is for you. Life rewrite my eyesight is all the way through. Oh, sinking friendships we drown.
Do you know what cancer is?
Yes, I do.
Riz?
I do.
Of course.
Do you personally know someone who has or had cancer?
Yes.
So you would say that cancer research is important to you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I would say cancer research is important.
How often do you think about the health of your lungs?
Not very often.
Enough that I don't smoke ever, but not very often otherwise.
Honestly, on average, I would say 0, unless I have a cold maybe or some congestion.
Just being an athlete, I think about my heart health and my lung capacity and all that other good stuff pretty frequently. And so, sometimes I don't want to work out, but I do just because I know how important it is.
I would say I think about the health of my lungs when I have a cold or when I have a cough, and that's when I think about it.
So would you say that you have good lungs, bad lungs?
I think I have good lungs.
Okay.
I think they're phenomenal.
Good lungs, and that's why I never think about it.
Can we test that?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to give you a straw.
Okay.
You're going to try to breathe for as long as you can through that straw between like 20 and 60 seconds. You can't breathe through your nose, just through the straw.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Set, go. 40. You only had 2 people go to a phone in it. 10.
I can't even do it.
Didn't even
hard.
make it.
That is really hard.
Didn't even make it 20 seconds. 18.
I cheated.
You cheated? At least he admits
Oh,
it.
wow.
Alright. And that's a minute.
That is
Wow.
really difficult.
Okay, that's enough.
Almost 30.
We'll stop there.
That's the best we've gotten so far.
You gotta take long, long, deep breaths, that's for sure.
So, do you think you could breathe like that for a whole day?
No, thank you.
Probably not.
No.
I guess I would have to, but I would not enjoy it. It would be very stressful.
So, how are you feeling after having to breathe through a straw? Like, describe to me what you're feeling.
Limited. Tired.
Yeah.
Exhausted. It wouldn't go fast enough. I couldn't get the air in and I couldn't push it out. It felt tight.
You just are panicking for the amount of air that you can get, and it's very scary, to be honest.
I feel much freer after not having to, now that I can actually breathe. Breathing through the straw, I was a little worried, a little apprehensive that, I don't know, I wasn't going to catch my breath and I was going to look like a fool.
Okay, so if you're willing to share, how many pills or vitamins do you take every day?
Pills?
Or vitamins.
Yeah.
2.
Day.
I take 1 multivitamin every day.
How would you feel about taking 60 or more a day?
I wouldn't like it necessarily, no.
I would hate that.
Not good. I feel like I would be full on medication. There would be no room for food.
How long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
Probably 45 minutes.
Half hour.
So 45 minutes.
Okay. Okay, do you want to do another experiment?
I would love to.
Okay, so I'm going to give you this bag of mini M&Ms. Imagine that each of these mini M&Ms is a pill. To eat anything, you need to take 1 pill for every 4 grams of fat or protein in whatever you're eating. That means trans fat, saturated fat, total fat, and protein. Here's a nutrition label for a Culver's cheddar butter burger. I want you to take as many pills as you think you need to take with the ratio we just gave you, which was 1 pill for every 4 grams of fat or protein.
Okay, hold on. I gotta do the math again. So it's
112.
112, and each one is 4?
Mhm.
Okay. So that would be 30 pills, right? Am I doing that right?
Mm-hmm.
30 pills.
About 30 pills.
that.
Does that look like about 30?
Yeah, maybe it's a little bit more, but around 30, sure.
There.
Is that a lot?
Oh yeah, that looks ridiculous.
So what's your favorite generic food or snack, such as brownies, pizza, chips?
Oh, my favorite?
Yeah.
I like pizza.
A lot of people said pizza.
Yeah.
So now, to eat your favorite snack, you need to make sure that you take enough pills so that your stomach can digest what you're eating. If you take too many, or if you don't take enough pills, you'll be very sick later. Does that make you a little nervous to eat now?
Only because I absolutely loathe being sick. So now I'm really conscientious about maybe I just won't eat, it'll be easier. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do you know what cystic fibrosis is?
I know what it is. I guess I don't understand
Can you
it.
try to explain it to me for what you know at least?
It's fibrosis of the cystic membranes.
No.
Hear about it, but I forget what it is. But I know it's like muscular. Is it muscular or neurological?
That's what everyone's saying.
Neurological? No, that's the other one.
I know it's like something that some days there's good days and some days there's really bad days, and like a lot of other times there's in between. I had an aunt who had it.
Oh, okay.
So the actual definition of the disease is cystic fibrosis is a genetic disease that attacks the intestines and the digestive system and slowly shuts down the lungs. The lungs have a very thick, syrup-like mucus in them that makes it very difficult to breathe. The intestines and the pancreas of a CF patient basically don't work, so they can't break down foods or absorb fat or protein. That's why they need extra medical help, such as pills. These are the biggest issues that CF patients have, but there isn't one part of their body or their daily life that isn't affected by CF.
So they can't breathe and they can't eat. Sounds like
Yes.
some serious issues.
Okay, so you remember having to breathe through the straw?
Yes.
How hard was that for you on a scale of 1 to 10 for how long you did it?
7 or 8, I'd say, probably.
I would say it was 9.5. I mean, the panic level that sets in is very real and very scary.
Sitting here, maybe like a 4 or 5.
For how long I did it?
Yeah.
Well, I was pretty wimpy at it, let's be honest. But that was, I
Really?
gave up at about probably an 8. If
8?
I had to push to a 10, that would have been, you almost feel like you're like drowning.
Well, that's what it feels like to breathe if you're a CF patient, except it never ends. Never ending. And if you had a runny nose, cough, cold, etc.,
Sure.
it's 2 to 3 times harder.
Well,
And the M&M pills that you still have, CF patient needs to take enzymes every time that they eat to make sure that their stomach can digest their food. Yep. And if you add in vitamins and different enzymes and stuff, a CF patient takes between 40 and 60 pills every day just to make sure that they're healthy. And they spend on average 2 hours every single morning and throughout the day taking care of themselves and keeping up with treatment. So if you add another 2 hours every morning to your 5 to 10 minutes, that's 2 hours, 5 minutes in the morning already that you have to get ready, plus 2 hours throughout the day to maintain your health.
Did you know that CF is a life-threatening disease?
No.
Because it's life-threatening, most CF patients will end up being hospitalized at least 10 times throughout their life, not including major surgeries.
Okay.
A lot of people we know have had upwards of 10 surgeries for CF. It used to be a childhood disease, actually,
Okay.
but research has been done and it has been able to bump up the life expectancy from late 30s to early 40s. Did you know there's actually 30,000 people in the United States alone who have CF?
I would believe that.
CF is actually the #1 most common genetic and fatal disease, but it receives no government funding because not many people know about it. And there's one more thing I think you should know about CF, and that's the fact that there is no cure.
Now, knowing that it's a genetic disease, meaning there's no way to stop or prevent it, it's life-threatening, not many people know about it, there is no way to fix it, and it makes breathing and eating a major challenge. Do you think that CF research is important?
It is, yeah.
We think it is, and 30,000 people in America agree with us as well. Now that you know about CF, spread the word and help us make sure that CF research is continued to advance treatments and drugs to better the lives of those living with cystic fibrosis. Thank you for giving us your time today. It means the world to a lot of people that you now know what they are going through. Now, please help us make CF stand for Cure Found.
Hey guys,
First of all, we want to thank all of the teachers and staff at KHS who helped make this video a success. You're all amazing people, and we thank you so much for your time and your willingness to do this.
For those of you watching the video for the first time, we want to explain a little bit about where all the funds are going. Every year, there is a walk for cystic fibrosis to raise awareness for the disease and help raise as many funds as possible. Our goal is to raise $800 with all of your help and support. We would like to hit at least $300 by April 20th for the walk on the 30th and continue with the campaign after the walk.
Like we said in the video, there's no government funding for cystic fibrosis research. So we need to do all of the fundraising ourselves to make sure that research is continued and drugs are advanced until we can find a cure. We've set up a GoFundMe page to make becoming part of the team through donation a lot easier. Simply search the website printed below and you will be able to show your life-saving support there.
As you now know, there are 30,000 people in America living with cystic fibrosis. Our main goal with this video was to help continue research, but also to spread awareness.
After you have finished watching the video and visited the GoFundMe page, we want to challenge you to send this to 30 of your friends through email. If you have social media like Facebook or Twitter, make sure you post it there as well. Let's spread this video as far as we can, as fast as we can, to raise awareness for cystic fibrosis.
Again, thank you so much for your support and encouragement through this campaign. We are so thankful to have supporters like you to keep research going and to better the lives of those living with cystic fibrosis. Now, please help us make CF stand for Cure Found.